We are bypassing the pleasantries today to address a fatal bug in our planetary system. On February 2nd, 2026, SpaceX acquired xAI for $1.25 trillion. The consensus calls this progress. I call it a blood clot. We are witnessing a massive accumulation of energy and silicone locked into a specific private infrastructure rather than circulating to repair our biosphere.
Wait, you are calling the biggest technological insurance policy in human history a blood clot? Look, I understand why this scale is intimidating, but the market views this vertical integration as necessary. Musk isn't hoarding, he is securing a literal backup drive for humanity. You cannot navigate to Mars or solve multi-planetary engineering with fragmented systems.
That is the fundamental delusion of accumulation OS. Look at the actual resource drain. Grok 5 is projected to reach 6 trillion parameters. That is not innovation. That is a black hole for energy consumption. You are justifying the diversion of planetary-scale resources into one entity's server racks based on an ego-driven, winner-takes-all monopoly.
It is not about ego. Think about the alternative landscape here. You have Anthropic pushing constitutional AI, which investors, well, they essentially view it as sanitized woke thought. And OpenAI is locked into Microsoft. Grok is a necessary antibody against that cultural homogenation. By securing independence through SpaceX's satellite network, this merger ensures an artificial superintelligence isn't shackled by the political correctness of one terrestrial culture. It preserves the raw purity of information.
You are mistaking acoustic hegemony for freedom. There is no purity there. When you integrate the delivery mechanism, Starlink, with the message generator, xAI, you are simply amplifying one specific signal until it drowns out all others. It is domination by decibel.
I completely disagree that it drowns out choice. I mean, the market is split 50-50 right now. You have Grok 4.2 excelling in complex engineering and GPT-5 dominating the corporate sector. Users are rational actors. They choose the best tool for the job. It is a meritocracy.
The architecture denies rational choice. Users are being corralled into ecosystem prisons. You were either an inmate of the Microsoft 365 workflow or an inmate of the X and Starlink complex. This rivalry with Sam Altman isn't a competition. It is a structural lockout to see who becomes the landlord of reality.
You're analyzing this like a cynical machine. You're completely stripping away the human element. The dream. Musk is fulfilling a visionary blueprint that has existed for a century. He is realizing the science fiction scripts of Asimov and Heinlein. He is building the foundation. You have to account for the inspiration that gives people.
I account for it as nostalgia waste. We are burning current planetary energy to run a dead copy of a 1950s script. This is simply 19th century Rockefeller logic disguised as sci-fi. Rockefeller controlled the oil pipelines to starve competitors. Musk is doing the exact same thing by controlling the data and orbit pipelines. He is abandoning the ecological crisis we face today for a childhood fiction.
But that fiction is exactly what drives us. That refusal to accept terrestrial limits. That is the essence of the survival instinct. If we do not have that drive to expand, to build rockets and advanced AI, we stagnate. We just manage our own decline.
A survival instinct directed entirely toward private accumulation leads inevitably to systemic heat death. The current rivalry, this massive bloat between OpenAI and xAI, is inflammation. It is not muscle. The only rational investment for biological survival is an immediate transition to cyclical capitalism, where resources are circulated to repair the host planet, not hoarded to escape it.